Shlama u Shlomo, Shimi ili Ninorta Kasso, ana iwan dabrantit Assyrian American Cultural Organization of Arizona. باين مقروان خاهم زم تكريتا بوت شتاس الديان وبوت خكمة بالخانة تخويده قشن الدأور وأب قهدية. هربداية دانا باين برخن إيدة قيمة تدمارن أم كلهن أبزي برخن ريشت شيتا عطوريتا. فخليتوني سبب همزمتي بتقوي بليشانة إنجلس قد برسخلي آها همزمتا قبش رابناشة. Hello all, my name is Ninorta Kasso and I'm the president of the Assyrian American Cultural Organization of Arizona. I'd like to take this opportunity to share with you the work that our organization in Arizona has done in the past years and also what we've been doing on more recently. At this time, I'd like to wish you all a happy Easter and happy Akitu. The Assyrian American Cultural Organization of Arizona was founded in 2012, and we have over 160 members thus far. The AACO of Arizona is a cultural organization that brings Assyrian and American culture through outreach and education. The mission of our organization is to create a sustainable and far-reaching social and educational organization to serve the needs of the Assyrian American community of Phoenix, Arizona, and to spark an interest and love for the Assyrian culture and heritage. Now, the Assyrian community in Arizona is growing rapidly as we have approximately 10,000 Assyrians residing in cities of Phoenix, Glendale, Peoria, Surprise, Sun City, Chandler, and Gilbert. There are 2 Assyrian Church of the East locations, one in Glendale, one in Chandler, 1 Orthodox church in Phoenix, 3 Chaldean churches, and 1 Syriac Orthodox church. One of the things that we've worked on in 2019 and 2020 was actually the census. For those of you residing outside of the United States, the census is a count of all the people living in the United States, and it categorizes them by age, gender, and race. So our organization pushed the census to many people to try to get an accurate count of how many Assyrians, Chaldeans, and Syriacs are residing in Arizona. The reason why this was so important is that in order to get an accurate number of our community, how many people are living and residing in each particular state, we would be able to get a minority status, which in turn would mean more funding from the government for the greater Assyrian community, such as schools, nursing homes, things like that. So that was one of the things that we had worked on in the past. Some more important projects that we have worked on in past years are the Women's Empowerment Lunches. This is a bi-yearly luncheon that we host, and we invite everybody to come. It's not necessarily only for women, but our panelists are females. So ranging from different careers, such as doctors, businesswomen, lawyers, just psychologists, any woman that is a leader in Arizona and striving. We invite them to talk about their experiences, how they got to where they are, and kind of empowering the younger generation, the younger females to learn from them and kind of pick up where they left off and be leaders within the Assyrian community as well. Every year we do host our anniversary party. This is in every November. Unfortunately, we weren't able to in 2020 because of COVID, but hopefully this year in 2021, November, we do plan on hosting our anniversary party. Some other activities that we do is host sports leagues such as basketball leagues and volleyball leagues. This has been done in the past. We host networking events, social mixers, so that the younger generation has an opportunity to meet with one another and mingle with one another and get to know one another. One of the other things that we have continuously do actually is our Adopt a Street program. So one of the things that Arizona has is that you can adopt a street. So we have adopted Bell Road, which is a very, very high traffic area. It's a very well-known road in Phoenix, Arizona. So from 51st Avenue all the way to 59th Avenue, which is about a mile long, we've adopted that street, and there's signs that say this street has been adopted by the Assyrian American Cultural Organization of Arizona, which is really, really, really a great accolade for us. But one of the things that we have to do every quarter, once a quarter, every 3 months, we have to pick up the trash that is on that street. So we have to do some community service and give back to the city of Glendale, where the street is located. So every 3 months we host a street cleanup, and we have people from youth members from within the community that come and help us and pick up the street, and it's a great way to give back to the community. Another thing that our colleagues in the past have worked on is creating different scholarships for students, whether it is an actual scholarship for funding for school. We've also sent different participants to the Gishru trip, to the trip to the homeland, and we've also assisted in providing school supplies to students through E2T Institute. So we do work with different organizations to encourage education and culture within our community. Our previous colleagues have also worked on an Assyrian genocide monument. This was SB 1367. So that is still in the works for that, to have a genocide monument here in Arizona. We're working with that with our colleagues over at the SAFO Center Arizona chapter. And also continuously hold educational lectures about our history. One of the lectures that we recently held in February, I believe, was with Malfona Abud Zaytun about Malfona Naum Fayiq. It was a lecture on Naum Fayiq, which was very informative about his life, his teachings, his work that he had done for the nation. Other lectures we've done have been Our National Identity with Dr. Robin Bitshmuel, History of Modern Assyrian Music with Abud Zaytun, and more importantly, this was a very important panel discussion that we hosted. One of the first of its kind was a drug awareness panel. This was a very, very powerful event because it hit home for a lot of residents in Arizona. We had lost a member of the community due to the opioid epidemic. So this was a very important discussion to have with our community members and talk about what we can do to prevent it from getting to that stage, and what we can do to kind of help our community members with that. Another way that we've been giving back to our community is our water drive. In the past, we've worked with St. Vincent's de Paul, which is a local organization here in Arizona, and we've, with the help of our colleagues and friends in Arizona, in the greater Assyrian community, we were able to donate over 300 cases of water to the homeless in Arizona, which was a big accomplishment, and we've done 2 of these in the past couple of years. So we're looking to do more of those as it gets very, very warm, very, very hot in Arizona. The temperature gets very hot, so this is a great way to give back to the homeless, so they have fresh water. We've also hosted cooking classes with our local chef Lisa Kyorkis. She has been great. And looking to host more of those. Of course, Khabnisan picnics are always one of the things that we have done in the past. Assyrian Martyrs Day events we have always done in the past, and more recently we've been starting to do Nusardal picnic. Hopefully in this year 2021 we are able to. We're just still looking to see what restrictions we have with COVID, so hopefully we'll see what we can do with that. In terms of what we've been working on now recently with this current administration that we just started with the current team, one of the biggest things was the Assyrian New Year proclamation. So my colleagues Ninorta Kasso and Aturaya Betyonada met with Representative Steve Kaiser from the House of Representatives, and we were able to get a proclamation that proclaims March 21st through April 1st is a celebration of the Assyrian New Year in the state of Arizona. And we were also able to get the same proclamation passed through the governor's office, through Governor Doug Ducey. So these were 2 big accolades for us, for Khabnis and for Akitu. So I would like to thank everybody that worked on this project, and also Representative Kaiser and Governor Ducey. Another big thing that we did also for Khabnisan was our billboards. We hosted a competition, an art competition, for local Arizona students through this university, Arizona State University, and also the greater Assyrian community to submit us designs for billboards. So we held this competition. We had 7 submissions come in, and we had professional art judges that we brought in, along with 2 of our Assyrian judges as well, that we went through the designs and picked 2 designs, and one of the winners was Rabel Bitshmuel from Chicago, and the other one was Elizabeth Tulo from Phoenix, Arizona. So we'd like to thank those 2 winners for their submission. So you will see 3 billboards marketing the Assyrian New Year, showcasing the Assyrian New Year, Khabnisan Akitu, to not only Assyrians, but to the greater Arizona community, to spread awareness about who Assyrians are and why we're celebrating the Assyrian New Year. So expanding our community outreach a lot more through the billboard. So those billboards, if you have not seen them and you live in Arizona, they are going to be up until April 11th. So you still have a little bit of time if you would like to see those. And hopefully we look forward to hosting it again the following year and years to come as well, and have more than 3 billboards. Another event that actually is in the works right now is our wine and paint night at home. Of course, this is a virtual event with an artist from Ontario, Canada, Nahran Yukhanna. She will be showcasing or teaching how to paint a painting, which is the cuneiform on the Ishtar Gate. So that event is on April 17th. If you would like to join, it is a virtual event. We are pre-packaging the paint kits for everyone. So you get the canvas, you get the brushes, you get the paint, and then you will be sent a link to join virtually on April 17th to see, so she can do the painting and teach us how to paint that particular painting. So we're looking forward to that event on April 17th. Lastly, one of the other things that we have upcoming is the Genocide Awareness Week at Scottsdale Community College. This is happening on April 13th, and we have Dr. Hannibal Travis, who will be joining in and doing a lecture on the genocide. And this is a big event because the Genocide Awareness Week at Scottsdale Community College is North America's largest genocide symposium. So they showcase the Assyrian genocide, the Armenian genocide, the Holocaust, pretty much all of it. So it's a great way for us to kind of talk about the Assyrian genocide. So this event is on Zoom, and you can find out more information on our website. Again, that is on April 13th. The future for our organization, doing more community outreach, of course, working on more projects to bring more culture and raise awareness and educate our people about not just our people, just the local community as well, about who we are, what we've been through, and what we plan to achieve. Building relationships with different community members, such as the Armenian community, the Greek community, and building relationships with the local Arizona community. That's one of our main targets right now. But we look forward to the rest of the year and showcasing all of these different events and projects to everyone. Thank you very much for watching, and please visit our website at www.assyrianamerican.org for any more information. And we look forward to seeing you at an upcoming event or seeing you virtually. Thank you. Todi Sagi.